That's what gets him comfortable.
I'm like, okay, 3 games.
They'll start the drive with Harris. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Rudolph now to throw. They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. Look at the big man rumble. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Got a pretty good team right here.
Freiermuth, 62 yards. And the Steelers go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed.
You like this, you got something else you got to do or whatever.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point.
Oh, yeah. I wish it was long.
And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Dallas now to return it from his end zone.
Hit him.
In hindsight, probably should have taken it.
I know, as soon as he screamed, I was like, hit him.
To the 16-yard line. Here come the Seahawks.
Right back to this
offense
tomorrow,
now.
but
Veteran
it's
head
cool.
coach Pete Carroll. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game, almost like basketball, where both teams press and one team gets an advantage, our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
They're trying to get there quick. Yeah.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on
I keep telling him, stop doing that shit. I told him that shit the other morning.
Kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
It causes more of a problem.
Play action. It's Smith.
Oh, catch that.
Incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Charles already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of
big
what was already on the
or
board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to go 3
he had
be able to stay on the
brown jacket on.
Let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith.
Sure they're going to tell me tomorrow. Oh. Sure they're going to tell me tomorrow exactly what it was, though.
Racing to the end zone. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six.
Put his arms behind his back.
Steeler touchdown. CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3-and-out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in.
I want him to come back so he knows.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started a dramatic
and that's how I feel.
Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
The old boy was over there tripping, you know what I'm saying, but it probably mostly stood from West Saints.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
We were talking about that the other
no
day.
Run back here, fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. They've been outplayed early, no question, down 14-0 already.
Put that
As
shit
they
out.
come up
You're
1st and 10.
against everybody else, and we're not all on the same team. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're right. So I think ever since Kenny has said that shit,
Walker to start the drive.
It was when I first started, he was like, oh yeah, we should be able to take care of everybody else should actually eating everything the way he told you, like, oh no, I'm not talking about you though. That shit rubbed me the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, after that, I was like, yeah, nah, he definitely ain't somebody that I can be around on the outside. I love homies to smack the fuck out of him.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Yes. Oh no, you can actually run. You don't matter.
Throwing is Smith.
He just told me he used to be a jump.
To Jackson Smith from
He was like, oh yeah, I used to be drugs. I don't do drugs anymore though. I'm like, all right. I'm saying, maybe you don't. I'm saying, but even if you do, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck am I to judge you for whatever choices you make? But I won't have them. Like I said,
from the 36
so my
now,
wife, I said, I'm only gonna bring certain people around, so you ain't gotta worry about none of that type of shit. He's not somebody I can bring around because he'll say something, and then it'll be a fight. He'll have to tell me that UFC shit.
Getting upfield to make the stop.
UFC, his dad taught him and all that type of shit.
Very, very well. What a nice play there.
He was like, I can show you the paperwork for it. I was like, you gotta show me the paperwork for it.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Throwing now is Gino.
You said, oh.
That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So what's the game plan?
An incomplete pass on that last play.
That
means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
I know that she liked you, though. I'm saying I could tell by her even being like, oh, yeah, I'll take him. And I'm like, yeah, this is bad. Like, you want to take him? Like, shit.
Not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions.
Somebody else?
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go out and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Rudolph.
What's he off though? He's open. I think he's trying to punch it.
And he goes down the middle for a bit of this inside the 25. A good pickup there, 21 yards. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Harris running straight ahead and trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 25-yard line.
COVID-19.
Here's Rudolph now on 2nd down.
He's on. Oh, he's taller than him too. He could have caught that.
Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now this is the 24, so it's probably not.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Here's Rudolph. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I thought that was a completed pass until he came in and forced the ball from his hands. Not only did he make a nice play, he brings up 4th down.
I figured eventually Joe was going to have to put his hands on somebody.
And that hits the right.
You all are going to have to eventually, you know what I'm saying?
It's no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound Brandon no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
Been a nightmare of a first quarter for him. 2 interceptions, 1 return for a touchdown. As he starts again here, 1st and 10. Now Smith and the Seahawks going to come up 1st and 10 at about the 32.
You got to be professional as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell them, like, nothing come in here and start shooting this shit up. I'm saying they don't let us carry no weapons. Everybody else can. What the fuck you guys gonna do?
They'll start this drive out on the ground. He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Security. Hey, you still in the hospital or you're out of it? You gonna call a cab?
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively.
It's so dark to be walking
They'll
anywhere.
have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Where are you at by the hospital?
.30-yard line, 2nd and
12. Pick you up at the main. A lift will probably be there faster, but I'm saying, do you have lift on your phone? Because if I do it on my phone, they're gonna be looking for me and not you. Let me know what's going on.
And they will finally run him down, but not until he
don't go too far from the hospital and saying that you're going to be out there.
Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a
just
mistake
happens, just
move on to the next play. Let it go.
All right, let me know what's going on.
All right, this many interceptions, that's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. Touchdown, Steelers.
We'll be able to watch it later.
Najee Harris, 9-yard touchdown run.
It took a day to get on there.
Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Gotta get used to
Extra point put through by Boswell, and that makes the score 21-0.
What's up? Where's your toy?
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. A fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here,
it's definitely going to make it be different.
Facing the next time they get the ball.
It'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
Should I set this?
So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
Here's Smith.
Gotcha.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And they will follow. Not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats
that side every time,
you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. But Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when we're broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on here. Down 3 possessions just the first quarter. That goes beyond any worst-case scenario we might have thought coming into this game. And another touchdown here, that should eliminate any hopes for any type of a comeback.
Is the interception overturned?
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Harris.
Oh, keep going.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Stop there.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now here's another carry for Harris.
Fucking job.
He appears to be shaken out. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
We don't need him.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Play action. It's Rudolph.
He's open. Oh, good. Oh, you missed him.
Here, complete to his tight end.
You missed him.
Inside the 10 to the 9.
Yeah. I just knew you had it too. I was like, but.
Nothing. Our score after 1. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Call my wife, make sure everything's good. Hey, so what they say?
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he'll take
you call it yellow cab or what?
About the 7.
Yeah. Not a whole lot there on 1st and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
How was Shonda doing?
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers continue to pull away here in this first half.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9 yard line.
I just want to make sure it did record, though.
Maybe we'll run it here.
Oh, yeah, you got to put
half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2.
It was saying friendly quit. No, I want mine.
Damn, man, I can't believe you got beat like that.
San Francisco.
I can teach you how to get paid, how to get by, and how to get
fly. Like I have it happen again.
I can teach you how to get cake, if not the whole thing, at least a little slice. Honestly, I'm an immaculate anomaly. I'm an organic organism, ain't no ordinary organs in them. I can't afford any synonymy. That's why my flow is like a cinnamon tsunami with the lemongrass. Ooh, let me know what you wanna do. If you wanna build, I'm Bobby. If not, then kick it in the lobby. I got a lot to do. Ooh, I'ma watch what you gonna do. If you gonna build, I'm Bobby. If not, then chuck a deuce. You throwing off the vibe, and I don't die time. It's all about the vibe, all that I got time. I ain't got the goose, stack with me. Don't come through with bad energy. You ain't with the vibe, don't waste my time. I can show you how to make a lot of cheese. I got the dialect of dairy in my diary. I'm from a lactose intolerance community. I want to circulate the units in the unity. The continuity of opportunity for stacking bands. Opportunity to stack the figures with your family. I can show you how to get the figures in advance. I don't see nobody.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Bills and the Niners. Next on Madden Football.
5 years ago, 6 years ago.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the San Francisco 49ers. in the booth with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and kickoff straight ahead, CD. What's one thing that you're going to have your eye on?
I think about what the great coaches of the past always said. The key to any ball game. Can you rush theirs and protect yours? Teams get after the quarterbacks. I'm watching the pass rush.
Then all of a sudden, it's a fucking argument in the play. Like, you don't gotta. Yeah. Or just some hopes and shit that somebody will fuck the girl or. Yeah. The girl will argue with somebody and all of a sudden. He's trying to defend this person and going back and forth. Yeah, that's good. I want to be with who want to be with me. It's supposed to be real easy, you know what I'm saying? You always got to be harder than you. You gotta make your decision. The other person. Sometimes you gotta find the person that loves you, because we try to love people and they don't love us. Not the way that we thought they did. It's time to do something different. They will always try to run after the person that I love and try to let somebody love me first. That's it. That's what I did with the first situation. I was in love with Peyton Mott. And then I never found what being in love was again. But I love my woman, you know what I'm saying? So she's everything that none of these other bitches will ever do. And I don't mean to call them bitches, but I don't use that word like all the time. You know, it's not a word I just push the distance. I don't call them like that. But I might tell her like stop being a bitch and saying that she's, but we don't even get like that. People be like, you guys don't argue, your relationship can be real. Like, nah, man, we don't have to argue because we discuss shit. Like you communicate with each other, you don't got to argue. It wasn't terrible. Like, me and my ex-wife, we don't go into it all. To the point where he allows my son to disrespect. You know what I'm saying? He's like 13. He be cursing and all type of shit. They be slapboxing with each other and shit like that. I'd be like, you can't do that. You can't raise a kid slapboxing with them.
The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up. And we are underway now from Santa Clara. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
I hope that he does.
Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
And in this league, there are many quarterbacks who have their most success running the ball, while there are others who have big arms. There aren't too many guys who can do both. And at the end of many games, this guy leads his team not just in passing, but in rushing as well.
I had to fight her brother. This motherfucker tell me, I'm a MMA fighter. Nigga, why you guys always say that?
Allen
Every white
go
person
to the
say
air
that
right
shit.
away. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Give me that. Oh, I should have ran over some more.
Took a shot there on first down, but
Seems like every white person says that.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Here's second and 10. to the air. Allen.
Got him.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack.
Right, partner. We Captain Obvious.
Talking robot.
Now this is offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. Setting up the screen for Cook. 3 yards, all they can muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I feel like I'm not even
Good
playing.
reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Yeah, but I understand completely. Sometimes, like I said, you just gotta lead it in the field. It's gonna hurt for a minute.
On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away.
It'll hurt even longer if you stay in the situation.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their 2nd-year quarterback.
And you'd think as a young QB there'd be some nerves leading an offense out to start a game, but haven't seen any sign of them right now. And speaking with him earlier this week, sensed that the pressure wouldn't get to him. He feels comfortable being the face of this offense and shouldering the expectations on game day.
I was going if I would have got past him.
The years of experience other quarterbacks do.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around.
The 46-yard line.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Now they'll change things up. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So on 4th down, here's the Australian native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Deontay Hardy back deep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, since we was kids, before we even had any kids. It's crazy.
This is taken at the 18.
But then one day she told me, like,
31 yards on the punt there. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So here come the Bills out for their 2nd drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Allen's throw here taken in by Knox. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38. What a luxury to have a tight end that can not only catch it, but then can run after the catch like that.
What was the old expression back in the good old days? And they used to carry pianos on their backs when they were after they caught the football. Someone would stop and bang out a tune along the way as well. But nowadays, these guys are essentially bulked up wide receivers, and they're a full part of the passing game. And we see a lot of big plays as we just saw there.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Hit and drop behind the line by Dre Greenlaw.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Here's Allen to throw it.
Get that. Oh, I didn't catch that. It was right there. The catch and go.
And I think this is a route we'll see more
for the catch and go. Is that it?
Because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd.
Oh, he spun off me.
That's complete.
I thought I was going to
touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 33 yards. And the Bills get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. But Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt.
Different game now.
And it's 7-0 Buffalo.
Different game now, shit.
Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's finished off by the touchdown by Stephon Diggs. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone.
Should have tried to
Back
jump.
out there comes the 49ers offense.
You know how they be trying to jump, like hurdle.
And the last drive, the first
I just don't know the buttons like that yet because I don't really play it.
What do they go to here?
But you don't look down
The
your
line?
play sheet and say,
Like
this
hurdle
is what
over the
problem
line?
is. Now let's find out who our playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
It's on the right, it's on the right.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey.
Oh,
and he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
now 3rd and 5.
Purdy looking to throw.
Oh, good interception.
Throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Rasul Douglas
This is
picks
supposed to
it.
cut like that. He's
And that's
supposed
a
to
great
go straight
example
up.
of ball skills right there,
Yeah,
partner.
cut over there
You and I
closer.
do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it.
Especially when the
So that's a
middle
nice
of the
job
field was
focusing
wide
on the
open.
task at hand and coming away with the interception.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now. 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
From the gun, it's Allen. Flush to his right.
Hit him.
And he is going to go down. They sack him. On the final play of the first quarter.
Come on, Chaz.
After run 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
Get your toy. Where's your toy?
Now right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Get your toy. Let me see it.
Here's Allen.
Oh.
And that will be
Yes,
incomplete.
You good?
That's going to hurt a bit
I think
because
he
they
got hit,
needed to
though.
come through with a completion there. Now
I told you to
drive this
back up.
started with great field
Play
position
with your toy.
is facing 4th down.
Lay down.
Now the punter, Sam Martin, called on to kick it away here.
I know he's a new face. You want to sniff all around him, but you're close enough. You see he's coming out, the little one.
This is taken at the 18.
Oh, come on. Oh!
Only
Come on,
29
man.
yards on the
Get
punt.
past
Definitely
him.
not his best. And
This
that
is
will
not
come
looking
the
at.
offense as they take over. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10.
You all right?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's caught downfield by Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but now working across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Steps away to his left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 30. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And they'll get it inside the 35. This is 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Bills' 34-yard line.
This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Oh!
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Oh, Butterfingers.
Up there waiting to be
He had it, too.
That looked doomed from the start. But they took the deep shot anyway. And fortunately, it winds up incomplete.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. They go play action here. Purdy.
Why would you fucking throw it straight to him? He didn't even try to throw it over.
Teron Johnson able to pick it.
How do you switch to quarterback again?
They're going to have it here at their
I
own
want the young one.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's impersonal or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Rice Game boy was on there, the one to be scrambling.
Back now on offense, the Buffalo Bills. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
That is Nick
Bosa
from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, but they'll be forced into a 3rd and 15 coming up.
That's not it,
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And complete right side.
Oh, stepped out of bounds. Thank you. Hey, the spin. Start spinning and everything. Thank you. Because he was gone.
But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short game.
Here's Sam Martin now as he's on to punt for Buffalo. He's been a busy man.
You good? I thought I saw that crab out there. Tripping. They showed on my camera that somebody was out there.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, like that. The car was just. You see it show. Oh, damn. All the way to the street. Yeah. They got the cameras all around the house and shit.
Yeah.
I put that shit up with my brother after my window had got busted.
Yeah.
I was like, man, that's cool without me knowing what it is.
First half as he gets it away. This is taken at about the 14.
That's good. Yeah, it's good. Did I just throw on where did I go?
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. And he's had his struggles here early with a couple of interceptions as he'll try to refocus with a 1st and 10 to start this drive. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Mom. I got a bark. I was about to come out there to you. Hello.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Second and 10. Purdy now to throw off the play action. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
Oh, it was over his head.
And it falls incomplete.
Tried to drop it right in his hands.
Well, they have that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
I tried to throw it right over him. 10.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Shotgun now with Purdy.
Oh, come on. That's not over his head.
Incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Here's Mitch Wishnowsky now on to punt. On the return, Hardy. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Buffalo offense back out ready to go. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that can put your team in some jeopardy?
Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
I just want him to keep going in.
You hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Game's over.
On second down,
catch him. Oh, catch him.
And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
I don't think anyone thought we'd see a run facing second and that long, and that element of surprise, I think, helped make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like second and impossible, now has it within throwing range of a first down.
Working out of the shotgun, here's Allen.
Got him.
And this is caught with a grab. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That's going to bring up fourth down, only a gain of 2 there.
We can make this one pretty simple. Walked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a fourth down?
Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away.
Oh, he didn't grab it?
No return.
He ran right over it.
Inside the 15 to the 12-yard line.
That shit's crazy.
So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcoming everyone to our downtown Orlando studios and this EA Sports halftime report. This has been a hard-fought battle thus far. Just the one touchdown to this point is still anybody's game at 7-0, as both of these defenses have been out there trying to one-up one another. Both these teams running through their final adjustments before they head out for the second half. Time for us to go back to Levi Stadium, as we'll hand it back over to Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The 49er offense set to go to begin quarter number 3. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here.
I know she's going to be all right.
That ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Was she able to talk when you was there?
49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey.
Oh, that's not slip on. I put swear and fucking slip forward.
He's run a premium in the first half. He's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
I got to figure out how to stiff arm, though. So I pressed square that time. I'm just pressing all the buttons to try to see what they kind of do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Purdy off the play fake. And that's caught inside the 30.
3 yards.
The come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Moody good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
I want to see if I can do it twice. But say don't come out of here.
Decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin
I'm a truck stick next. Boom.
So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
I wish it was like the college football where you can
and that's the word
answer,
because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
They just said that she apologized that she didn't show up too. She got busy. That's what I told her.
Here's Cook again.
She said she'll try her best to show up when she comes back from vacation.
Taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays.
They always do.
Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Allen now looks to throw.
Get him.
Going deep for Diggs.
Oh, he stopped running.
Incomplete. They took their shot, but it's going to bring
I don't know how you get that accuracy fast.
Well, you've certainly got to be on your toes defensively when you're facing Josh Allen. He can hit you from any angle. He's got arguably the strongest arm in the business, and he uncorks a deep one here, but that one falls incomplete.
You let him know you made it back.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And they will take over first and 10. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense
that might be that little dog.
We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
The bus stop. It's a boy.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, first and 10 at the 34. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left.
You know they'll get in, so
they'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey.
Spin pass.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive.
They'll look to make that up and then some on second and 13. And Purdy, he's going to shift him around into something else.
Like short ones.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. On the move to his left.
He's wide open. He's wide open. How the fuck did you throw it like that?
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll bring a tight end in motion left.
Then I am.
Play action. Now Purdy.
Oh.
Throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to kick it away. Here's Hardy set to return. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
I know one is like, you got to grab the person and then...
Now 2nd and 3.
Ball up there.
Again, it's Cook. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Get him.
Allen off the play fake.
Hit him.
And that is incomplete. This defense
just like
you active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here.
It would have worked with you to get yourself well in the corner. He was by himself.
Curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. So, Charles, talk about a play that could prove pivotal. And I mean pivotal. That decision right there could be really costly.
Without a doubt. You talk about taking a chance there and deciding you're going to go all in, as they like to say. That's exactly what that one was, and it didn't pay off.
Yeah, inside their own territory, game tied, this stage of the contest, boy. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Purdy.
Oh, help him.
Are going to get him as he goes down. And quickly, they get to the line.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Push the ball.
That's to the sideline and incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
You're a good quarterback. I don't even know.
An incomplete pass on that last play.
He ain't good, but he ain't bad.
Here on 3rd down. Purdy will set up to throw it here.
Oh. He was gone, though.
He releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo set to get the football back here. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. To throw, it's Allen. Out to his left.
Oh, get him. Oh, what the?
As his man, it's Shakir.
That's crazy, because he could have intercepted that and just left.
A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down.
For real.
Cook up the gut.
Got him.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Allen going to throw. He'll air this one out deep for Davis.
Catch the ball, though.
Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
If I'm making excuses, and I am, sometimes the sun can be difficult on a ball like that. That looked like it was going to be right there, but it's in and out of his hands. And a potential big play goes by the wayside.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Taking it about the 36. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. First and 10.
You see where it's turning red up there? It's got to be like a bonus, some kind of bonus. It has a lightning.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. First and 10. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
He tried to scramble and that doesn't crash.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is second and 10. And Darnold's going to change the play. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback.
Why the fuck would you throw it like that? That's crazy to me.
Hook made by Terrell Bernard. And the Bills are going to take possession here.
Like he was already gone. He should be just easy throw.
I think this one won't arrive very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Hey, that's all you have to do.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin first and 10. A good start to the drive here. That's caught out on the left side. And he's out of bounds, but not before a big pickup that time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the third quarter. Three quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
He knew that he was
back now here in Santa Clara. All even as we get ready to start the fourth.
That's that reaction
scrimmage,
time,
the 31 now on first and 10.
I can see it on basketball. I just couldn't see it on football.
10th carry in the game for Cook. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw it for a loss.
Might work, though.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
What's up?
Game, offense.
On second down, here's Allen.
Little
pitch and catch to the tight end.
Cracked him, though.
Have that penalty a moment ago. It'd be a first down. Still a nice
now I know it's like quicker everything back down to
reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end. Let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Way too much time.
Touchdown, Bills.
That was just way too much time.
Gabriel Davis from 21 yards away. And the Bills have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Or he just does it automatically, probably.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zones. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here.
I was like, am I tripping?
Now Purdy. He's got him in, complete.
Run. Ooh. Oh! I didn't even know he was by himself. Run. He was running slow as fuck, though.
And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth.
It's a good run catch.
Yes, it was a touchdown.
First play?
And not just a TD, but how about a long touchdown that puts them in a great position now. And now just an
so for on the corner, too, though, but it probably would have been an interception.
Now Moody for the PAT. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 15.
Get him.
Off play action. Allen.
Oh, hit him.
And this is going to be
Get
intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win.
Spin on them.
Cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Movement there on the offensive line, a little quick, and a 5-yard penalty.
False start. Awesome.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
Oh.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And the Bills force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
Oh, that's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
They start the drive with Cook. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Second down and 8. Throwing now is Allen.
Just the
He's got it.
All of y'all missed the
They're
catch?
going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
That's crazy.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Well, my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If
That's what I'm saying.
Lose
like,
a receiver,
how did that happen?
make sure someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
43 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice game.
Get him.
Meanwhile, Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. Touchdown! Stephon Diggs with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And they're able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
49ers 14. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And running with power here. Look at this. Middle of the field. Able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
This is 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. To throw is Purdy. Rolling to his left.
Somebody
can
throw the ball.
He's taken down.
Like,
now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with
do.
just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Here comes second down. Throwing, Purdy. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Purdy to throw. He's going to let it fly.
Interception. Turn around and get him. Good.
Picked off by Micah
He's going to watch him afterward.
The Bills have just about sewn up this football game. Agreed, that's twice now in this fourth quarter.
As a quarterback, a lot of times you think it's all on you to make plays when you're losing. And here, the play's not there, but he does it anyway.
He gets away from Latavius Murray. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. He's got a full head of steam on his horse. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Latavius Murray, 96 yards. And the Bills use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So Purdy and the Niners down by 2 touchdowns. 1:07 remaining. Field goals useless at this point. They need 2 touchdowns, and they need them in short order.
That one, though. Oh, you were practicing.
Here's Purdy to throw.
Oh, throw the ball.
Oh, hit as he throws there.
Way too fast.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. But just over a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 10. Here's Purdy.
Throw the ball.
And they take him down. The Bills get to him. And we're going to stop playing here at least momentarily. It looks like there's a 49er who's in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
I was pressing all the buttons at the same time. I'm like, come on.
4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Purdy to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
But not many guys who can blow up plays like Chase Young. He did it again there.
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me, I'd be really cautious about continuing to call this play, because you got to know, defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
Hit him, though. They didn't even want to hit him.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now Allen.
Get him. Why'd you stop, Brandon?
Going deep for Diggs. Oh, he had a man open.
You had the marker on him?
Shot him. It's incomplete. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat handle it. They stood up with confidence.
I don't know if we have to put the other one on there or not, but 2K, yeah.